So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a GFX, and this was requested by this one person on TikTok. I don't know how to pronounce their username. I will put it on the screen and I'll try to spell it out, I guess. So it's IMLXOUP. Yeah, it's on the screen. So yeah. So I will put a tutorial on how to download most of these things. You'll need Blender, a rig, and Roblox Studio. So I'll put 3 tutorials down for that. So go pause, look at the description, watch the videos before you come back. Okay, so once you are in Roblox Studio, you're going to see all these things, and you're just going to click the base plate. Pretty cool, yeah. Okay, so it should be pretty blank. I don't know really. But you're going to go to this view button up here, and you click Explorer, Properties, Toolbox, and Command Bar. Basically that's it. So then you're going to need this plugin. You probably don't have it, so you're going to click this little drop down menu in the toolbox, and you're going to click plugins, and you're going to search up load character. So there's one that costs money and one that's for free. I have the one that's for free. I don't know what the difference is between the two. I think this one just gets updated and this one doesn't really anymore, so yeah. But get the free one. It should say purchase here. Mine says installed because I have it. And then you're going to go to this little plugins thing and you click load character, and you're going to type in anybody's username. I'm going to use mine. Yeah. So then you're going to make sure the spawn at origin is X'd off, and you're going to click spawn R6. Cool. So now you are going to go to your name up here, and you're going to right click and click export selection. I'm going to save it to my desktop, and I'm going to name it Starburst. You can name it whatever. Yeah. So then we're going to click this drop down menu again. We're going to go to models, and you can search for a room model. But I'm going to use one that's in my inventory, and I love this one girl, it's Fairy J Hall. I follow her on Instagram. She's very good at making backgrounds, and yeah. Now, I don't think I want to do a Halloween theme, so I'm just going to find one. Okay, so once you found your model, you're basically just going to do the same thing. Right click, export selection, name it whatever, and make sure it's OBJ. Yeah, so I'm just going to name it background and save. Cool, so now let's go open Blender. Okay, so once you have Blender open, you're going to see this thing and you're just going to click anywhere. And now it's going. So now you're going to click X and enter, and that will delete the random cube in the middle. And then you're going to change this thing up here to cycle render, and then you're going to go file, open, and open your rig. So now that you have your rig, you're going to delete the face, or the head, teeth, eyes, yeah. Okay, so now that it's all deleted, you're going to go down here and go to material. This will just make it pink. I don't really know what it does, but I usually set it to material, so yeah. So now you're going to click on one of the limbs, and it should highlight in yellow. And then you're going to go down to this little square here next to view, and you're going to click node editor. Then you're going to click on this little file, it's next to mapping, and you're going to find your text. Then you're going to go back to 3D view, click the little square, and boom, now you got your texture. Now you're going to click file, import, and wait for OBJ. And then you're going to click here, find your thing, and make sure you're clicking OBJ and not MTL. So then to move, you press Shift F and WASD to move around. Okay, and to stop moving, just click. So now you're going to delete all the limbs except for the head and accessories, and to click, you right click. I should have said that earlier, but yeah. Okay, so right click, and to click with more things, you press Shift and right click. So yeah, let's just delete the limbs. Okay, so now you're going to select the head and all of the accessories. Sorry if I'm really bad at explaining. I literally forget everything. So then you go up here to this little thing. So and you're going to tools, join, set origin to geometry, and then you go up here to this little rotation thing and type in 180. Now you can move the head around, because I don't know why, but my phone there. Hey, I didn't select my earrings. To undo, press Ctrl-C. Yeah. Make sure you get everything. Okay, so cool. Now click join again, set origin geometry. Okay, so you're just gonna type in 180. And then you can move it a bit. I'm gonna move it a bit forward. Yeah, I think, okay. So cool. Now what I'm gonna do is import my background. So what you do is file, import, wait for OBJ, and background OBJ. And let's just wait for this to load. Okay, so once it's loaded, you're going to go set origin to geometry. That way it's easier to find. And now you're going to move it. I'm going to move it close to my character so it's easier to find. So you're just going to place it wherever. Okay, so now I want to turn my character around. So what I do to do that is you click one of these things. I don't know, it could be any of these random things. And you're going to shift and right click the head. So that way your whole body's selected. And then you could do whatever you want. I'm just going to turn her around. Okay, now that I'm fully turned around, I'm going to start posing. And to pose, you just move these things around and you use this thing down here to move them. See, like that, it just bends the arm. And yeah, so I'll do a time lapse thing of this. Okay, so once you are finally happy with how you posed it, and you want to add light because when you render it, it's going to be very dark. So what you do is add a lamp, which you go add lamp, and you could do any one of these. I do Hemi. Also, you could do an HDRI, but I think I'm going to do a tutorial on that maybe if you guys want a part 2. And if you want a part 2, just leave it in the comments, or you can ask on my TikTok. And yeah. So you're just going to pose the lamp kind of like you did with your thing, with your avatar. Yeah. Sorry if I keep checking my recorder. It's because last time I was just recording it and then it randomly stopped at 9 minutes, and I've been recording this part for 9 minutes, so I'm just making sure. But yeah, so then you're going to go to this thing to see how it looks when it's rendered. As you can see, it's very dark, so I'm going to move my lamp. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that, I think. So what you do now, if you want to change the lamp color, you go to this little thing right here. It might be something else. Mine looks like that. And what you're going to do is click on this thing and you can change the color. I think I'm going to do warm lighting, as Peter Bread would say. That's a reference from Peter Bread. If you don't watch him, then you probably don't get it. But yeah. So then if you want to make the lamp brighter, you just click on this and it will make it brighter. And yeah. See, it's making it brighter. I think it's a little too yellow, so I'm going to change it to a little more orange. Yeah, pretty much like that. And I'm gonna make it brighter. Okay, so once you're pretty much happy with that, you're gonna go back to material, and this is very important. You're going to have to add a camera, and you're gonna be like, what? What is a camera? Well, you'll see. So it basically just like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It crops it, I guess, but yeah. So you're going to go add, and right under lamp, it's going to be camera, and you shift F. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Go to view, camera, and then shift F, and WASD, like before. And you're just going to put the camera wherever you want. I think I'm going to put it there. Yeah. And then you're going to click on these two little squares here, and you check on denoising, and that should check. Yep. Go to this camera and scroll down until you see F thing video, and then you can click JPEG. Make sure it's image and then JPEG. Yeah. So now you can render it. You can see how it looks when it's rendered to see if you want to make any changes to it. I think I like mine, so I think I'm gonna render it. And yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna make my light maybe a little bit bigger. So then you're gonna go back to this camera and you can click this render thing here. I just want to make sure I'm completely happy with it. So once you're completely happy with it, just click that, and yeah, I'll do a time lapse of it. Okay, so once it's done, you're gonna go down to this little image thing and you're gonna click save as image, and you can name it however you want. I'm just gonna name it for video, and you're gonna click save as image. Cool, so that's gonna be basically it for this video. Let me know if y'all want a part 2, and I'll see you next time.